Welcome into Drew Silly Diamonds for Thursday, August 6th. I am Drew Martin breaking down the slate. 2 MLB free picks coming your way. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. 1 early first pitch, 1 prime time. As we'll start off with the early one, 2:20 Eastern time. We are heading to Wrigley Field, the Windy City, for the Cubs hosting the Blue Jays. 2:20 Eastern, 11:20 a.m. Pacific. First pitch, Dylan Cease versus Peterson. David Peterson, the lefty, going for the Cubs. Total of 8, -120. That is the Blue Jays as the road favorite. Yes, David Peterson for the Cubs here. He was traded from the Mets, and he's a guy I'm looking to bet on, actually, right out the gate, especially when we're getting a plus price on him. So first game up, we are going Cubs plus 105. Talking about Peterson here, yes, traded from the Mets since 4th of July. He's pitched 23 innings with a 1.50 ERA, giving up only 13 hits in 23 innings. He's riding a hot left hand here, and he's up against the Blue Jays lineup that has been terrible against southpaws. The worst hitting lineup against lefties in all of Major League Baseball for this season. You combine that with the fact the Cubs, hot lineup right now, top 10 versus righties. They're seeing Dylan Cease here, who's 7-5 on the season. Year-to-date, mostly good. I'm not necessarily looking to go against Cease. He has had a couple of blow-ups, but I do think Peterson's a little bit underrated. The Cubs' offense has scored 22-plus runs in the last 3 games. I say that because I'm doing this early on Wednesday, and they're actually playing right now, and they've scored a bunch of runs here, but they might score more. That's why I say 22-plus runs in the last 3 games. And lastly, this is an interesting scheduling spot, particularly for the Blue Jays. It's unique for both teams. This is a 1-game series. Both teams had off. It's a makeup day from back in June. So Toronto is going from playing the Houston Astros yesterday. They were supposed to have an off day. Instead, they're traveling to Chicago, playing this 1 makeup game, and then hitting the road again on the road to Philadelphia, which I would look to go against them in that series as well with the travel situation. Although there's more things depending on that. I'm just saying in the look ahead spot, but it does equal towards the Cubs here. Another angle playing at home in Wrigley with Toronto traveling so much, and they have a cold lineup right now coming in. So all of that equaling Cubs plus 105. Wrong team favored, listing Peterson as the starter. It is the Cubs over the Blue Jays. First game up for the show. Got one more coming your way. Do have the recap for the show. No Wednesdays; those games haven't gone, but Tuesday we actually split out plus units though, so we'll take a positive day any chance we get. 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss, plus 0.20 units. We did lose the Nationals. If you remember, on Tuesday we took a big swing at plus 200. They ended up losing that game, but we did win with the Padres plus 120. So that's how the plus 0.20 units goes. It brings the overall recap 86-74, 12 games over 500. That's 54% for the season. But most importantly, when betting Major League Baseball, plus 7.13 units of profit, $100 better, up $713. Betting every single game this season. So as always, thanks for tuning in. If you could comment below, that helps grow the show. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. Do have a 3-pack going early on Thursday. And it's been a nice run this week and a nice run overall. Side note, we have a 5-0 Thursday streak, 36-16 Thursday run. For whatever reason, Thursdays have been good over the last 11 months. So 3 plays going today on Thursday, and almost a 62% run over the last 11 weeks. So it's been nice for MLB. If you're interested in becoming a premium client, we got the 7-day, 30-day, 1-year all access where you can buy discounted. Drew Martin experts page, WagerTalk.com. All right, first game in the books. We got the next one coming your way. It is the Minnesota Twins, Kansas City Royals, 7:40 Eastern. Bailey Ober going for the Twins. Michael Wacha going for the Royals. -110, near pick'em price. That's the Royals as the home favorite, total of 9. I like the Royals here. Actually, it's mostly -115, widely available, but if you do have the prediction market, they are -110. A couple reasons why I like the Royals. One, yes, they're 20 games under 500, but they're 500 at home. They've been a lot better in Kansas City. And their starter, Waka, we've talked about him a bunch. Last 3 starts, he's been money, 19 innings, 4 earned runs given up. I think he should have a pretty good start against a cold Minnesota Twins lineup. And another reason why is Bailey Ober, the starter for the Twins. He's actually back-to-back versus the Royals. They just saw him. They put up 3 runs in 6 innings, but they're going to see him again. I like that kind of angle towards the offense. He's also got a near 5 ERA and WHIP. And when I say back-to-back for Bailey Ober, a lot of times when that happens, it's back-to-back for both pitchers, But this time, Waka didn't pitch against the Twins. He was actually pitching at Colorado the next day. So I think it's an advantage towards Waka, and that making it Kansas City at just minus 115 we'll go with, widely available for the show. Risk 115 to win 100. In the nightcap, it is the Royals over the Twins. Best bet for the show will be the Cubs, plus 105 against the Toronto Blue Jays. Guys, that does it for Thursday's show. We'll be back tomorrow. As always, thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button, comment below. Cash those tickets.